Hello, hello, and welcome back. I have what might be a shorter session here, just coming off the end of another stream, but I have a few moments, and I thought we may as well take a stab at the Twin Princes. See if we could perhaps find any, phantom help from across the time. And space? Who knows? I'm going to run back to this one. Instead of the Grand Archives bonfire, the Dragon Slayer Armor bonfire. See if I can get my laptop to catch up with me as well. It's not showing me the latest. I'll give it a scolding. Okay. So sorry. So we're just going to give this maybe 2 tries, if there's time. Maybe 1 try. We'll see how it goes. See if we can just slip on past the Twin Princes. It's been a little while since I have jumped into Dark Souls because we've been off adventuring in a galaxy far, far away. So I hope I can remember the controls adequately enough. Always a huge problem when you push yourself to the last few bosses of the game and then get bored and stop playing. You lose your edge. And my edge is so tenuously held at the best of times. Alright. So we end up on this end of the wall. We don't have to fight any of those guys if you go the Dragon Slayer armor route. And I'm going to pop an ember here. I think we still have Cirrus of the Sunless Realms, but she is dying very, very quickly in this. Apparently I'm supposed to be if I use Cirrus, I'm supposed to be a tank build myself that can distract him from her so that she can do her job. But that's not what this character is built for. So it's been interesting. And I do not see any other summon signs. Okay, I don't really have time to wait around, so we'll give it a try with Cirrus and hope that maybe some things pop up here. I think we took 1 stab at this, if I'm remembering correctly, but then we went off to the DLC areas, the Ringed City and such. All right. That's not good for me and my body. Leave Cirrus alone. Stay out of those sunless realms. So now his brother will jump into fray for the second phase. And while his brother is on his back, he is effectively invincible. You can kill him as many times as you want, but he will just be brought back. So we now have to focus on the little brother. If we can get any hits on their back while they're active, it should do a little damage to him, and then we'll wail on him whenever the older brother goes down.
Sword of Lothric's prince. Rise if you would, for that is our curse.
Such a tragic sequence of events. And beautifully portrayed. So now he has some magic abilities too that we have to watch out for. He's not just a melee character. And he is doubled with his brother. didn't look good for Cirrus. Okay, so now I have no distraction to speak of. That's devastating. All right.
Dear brother.
Almost got out of that one. Ah, devastating. Okay, I have 7 Estus. Walked right into that.
This spot marks our
Darn.
grave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
Oh, I'm so sorry to distract you there. So that went much better than I was expecting. I think this is doable even just with Cirrus, especially if I can keep her active in the second phase. If I just get one more round of distraction, that should be pretty simple, actually. I say that now, of course it's going to go much, much worse the second time. Okay, we may have to now finagle the elevator a little. I think when it has chains on top, I need to do this. Hee hee! If I'm remembering right. There. Okay, I may as well pop another ember here. I'm assuming we'll find about the same. No options whatsoever. Welcome back, Cirrus. Missed you. Let's go grab this. Yikes. You really tried. having good dodge luck this time. Yikes. Any time now, Estes. Yikes, that was really close. Okay, come on. Stagger. Stagger. Come on now.
Dear brother.
Alright, get a little stamina. Here we go.
My words, Ash One. You remain among the accursed.
Cinders of a Lord. And that is the final Lord of Cinder. Alright. Oh, thank you very much for the cheers and encouragement. That's lovely. Thank you so much for bearing with me there. Glad we were finally able to take him down. And I do believe there is an item you can get from one of their souls or something that I very much would like to have. Maybe it's just now available at the handmaid? I forget. I don't think there's anything else in here. I think we just have to go back to Firelink now. So let's do that. We still have a few minutes remaining. We'll quickly jump back to Firelink and see what that gets us. There's an item. For some reason, ever since I started this character, this item has seemed oddly appropriate for her. And I've been very, very excited to beat the Twin Princes to see if I can get it. Let's see if it's either in the handmade shop or a boss transposition.
Ah, how?
Apparently I have an ash. Dragon Chaser's ashes. That must have been something from Archdragon Peak that I completely forgot about.
Nourishment. I only.
Thank you. And let's check armor and weapons while we're here. Alright, so there is Cirrus's set. And yes, Lorien's set is what I'm after. Lorien's helm is the item that for some reason just seems so very appropriate for Sir here. Alright, since I have a bunch of money at the moment, I'm going to go ahead and polish off these other armor sets too. We got Gundir's. Let's grab the rest of Old Knight Lothric set from original Dark Souls. And then we have Cirrus, of course. That sunless armor may be worth a check. It looks very nice. Alright,
Ashen One, be sure.
so this is the item I've been waiting for. Lorien's Helm. I don't know why, that just makes me very happy. Okay, so we need to place the last Soul of Cinder. And I'd love to talk to him as well, just to see what the new item is from that boss soul. See if we can spot it here. Twin Princes. There was Lorien's Great Sword is one of them. And Lothric's Holy Sword must be the other. So you can pick either one, otherwise you have to go through New Game Plus to get a second version. So those look great.
Of Lord of Cinder
Not something I need immediately, but let's place this soul and see what it opens. Poor, poor prince. Okay, Firekeeper. That's the Alan Wake run button I just pressed. Not the Dark Souls run button. Ah, she has walked out. She's usually not in this position.
The 5 lords sit their 5 thrones. All thanks to thee, most worthy of lords. Ashen One, with the lords as thy witness, bend thy knee afore the bonfire's coiled sword, and let the lord's embers acknowledge thee as their true heir, a true lord, fit to link the fire.
Yes. Comment to the chat, we just gotta get Alan souls made, and all will be right in the world. I'm with you. A little bit of Alan souls would be, just the best.
Very well, then touch the pig nourished.
Let's see if I have enough for any of this. No. About 30,000 short.
Farewell,
That's fair.
Ashen One. Mayst thou thy peace discover.
Okay, so she wanted me to just kneel at the bonfire. So I think I am effectively taking all of the power, or the souls of these lords, and bringing all of them into myself.
Noble
The idea
lords
of which
Cinder,
being that would make me strong enough to link the flame solo.
the fire fades.
Oh, Ludleth. I didn't say goodbye to Ludleth. I didn't even think about that. Goodbye, Ludleth. I love
and
you.
the lords go without thrones. Surrender your fires to the true heir.
Here they come. This cutscene is particularly awesome with our respective headpieces.
Let her grant death to the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
I forget that that also... Oh, I guess it doesn't. This is a new area. I thought, wow, I forget that this breaks Firelink. Like, it takes it all dark and gets rid of Andre and all that. But I think he's still there. I think... excuse me. I think it took us to a new location. Yes, brand new area, the Flameless Shrine, as opposed to Firelink, which still exists, at least in some sense. There's that run button again. That's what I get for playing multiple games. Just a quick peek up here. And those are both blocked, sure. There's the dreg heap. And something down below. But not sure if it's one of those survivable, ashy sequences. Alright, Kiln of the First Flame. Just up that path there is the final boss of the game. Not counting the DLCs and optional bosses. Kill 'em good. An appropriate name. Finally. So, just up there is the end game. They give you this bonfire, which is a just in case near the dreg heap, in case you had not already finished the Ashes of Ariandel, in case you had not beat Black Flame Frida. They give you this bonfire to get to the Ringed City without having to beat her. So you either have to beat the Twin Princes and get here to get to the Ringed City, or you had to do it the way we did. But both of these lead to the same dreg heap. So we will save that for sure. We're getting a little low on time. What I probably want to do next is return to the, yeah, Great Belfry, I believe. We may have to do this next time. But I'd like to return to the Great Belfry here and actually take out this nameless king and the King of the Storms, before we proceed on to then Slave Knight Gale's final form, and afterward we just have the end of the game, I believe. I'm probably missing some secret boss somewhere, but those are the ones I can think of. We got the King of the Storms, Nameless King, then Slave Knight Gale, and the Soul of Cinder, the endgame boss. Which you may have heard the Firekeeper just mention there, is all of the original gods of Lordran. The Soul of Cinder is effectively a physical manifestation of the first sin that must be absolved before the world can proceed. So we will be headed this way into the battle of the King of the Storms. I guess I really have no reason not to pull the lever now. We can go ahead and change the world. I've been hesitant on it, but let's go for it. It won't put us into the battle immediately. But this will change Archdragon Peak into a stormy boss area until you've resolved the situation. So you're basically losing access to Archdragon Peak in order to open the ability to try this boss battle. But all will be well in time. I need to remember we have Hovel up that ladder too, right where that dragon corpse is. We still have Hovel the Rock to fight. In fact, this might mess that up, actually. I'm not sure. Maybe we should check. This might make that a stormy upper ladder area. It is definitely one of the cooler arenas you get to fight in. So yeah, out of total curiosity, let's see what happened to Hovel. The other enemies are still around, so he must be as well. And if I'm remembering correctly, you pretty much cannot get up that ladder unless you take out the fireball guy along that far wall. So we'll do this. And now we should be safe. Let's see if Hovel's still up there. You're gonna need to move. That's where I need to stand, see? He figured it out. I'll give one quick try to this, likely ending in my immediate death. As Hovel is strong. Unconscionably so. He's pretty much like the dictionary definition of that online player everyone's fought that just spams that one move that's really devastating and hard to dodge. The fact that he can aim that at any point in the swing is also a little upsetting. It's not how momentum works. You kick me. I don't have anything helpful equipped. Okay. I can just go bad real quick. And all of that to not even get him to half health yet. Any of those? Not a one? Okay. Ah, got greedy. Thought I could press it. So yes, we still have Hovel. Dear Hovel. We'll try to take him out too. And then I suppose, you know, just to follow tradition, we should also jump back to the safe haven Firelink Shrine and murder Patches. You know, just for fun. So let me just see if I can grab these souls here. I think I'm going to run out of time, regrettably. before we can try another go at him. So happy to have this crown. Seems oddly appropriate. Alright, so I'll switch to the coiled sword fragment to get us out of here. And we'll just go back to this one. We'll try it again, here during the next session. We'll start and maybe give a try to Hovel and then try the Nameless King, all from the same bonfire here. A little hub world. And then we have the, oh, just delightful, end of the Ringed City. And then we should be done. We should be on to another adventure. Not that we aren't already, because I've been terrible about starting new things. Thank you for your patience. Alright, so looking forward to a stormy boss battle and more Hovel the Rock next time. From the Queen and I, goodbye, and thank you, and take care of yourself and others, if possible. Enjoy your Friday, and get a milkshake, unless you're lactose intolerant. Love you. Bye.